by the artists and the producers. Of course, updates and great content for my lovely listeners because I love my lovely listeners and I give y'all nothing but that real. And tonight I got a special guest. You know what I'm saying? This is some legendary shit we doing right now because we got a relaunch coming. And I'm finna reintroduce y'all to one of my partners, one of my warriors. You see my shirt, you know what I'm saying? So welcome back to the show, Boomer Did It. What up with it, Boomer?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Live
Good.
and well, healthy, wealthy, all that.
Man, health is wealth. You know what I'm saying? And all day long, I appreciate you, coming back, especially to the lovely radio show. We love having our veterans. You know what I'm saying? You young, one of my young partners, but
That's
you a veteran
mandatory.
to me because I feel like so much shit has been absorbed in your aura throughout the years that you've been, you know what I'm saying, doing music. And I've been, one of the people that had the pleasure to see you doing your shit. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of you. Can you tell everybody who you are and where you come from?
Yeah, my name is Boomer. For those who don't know, Boomer did it. Being optimistic, overcoming my everyday reality. I'm not talking about me when I say Boomer did it. I'm talking
Hmm.
about surviving every day. That's what makes me a yarder.
Yes.
The Yarders is my group. I was born in the IE, Fontana, California. Raised in between there and Compton. That's all I know my whole life. I got on the music scene, started doing beats around like 14.
Hmm.
Started really getting serious about it around 16. And then, it was all downhill from there, as far as like smooth selling.
Yeah, smooth selling like a skateboard. You know what I'm saying? Going down here.
Yeah,
And our connection is, music. You know what I'm saying? I love that, but y'all know I love my producers. You know what I'm saying? I give producers way more credit and more clout than artists sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But that's because the hard work they put in to make
man,
beats and also create different ideas that's new is what I love.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out King Tech, Zarante, Fitted, you know what I'm saying? What's good with y'all? Thanks for coming through. You know what I'm saying? And, how does that feel? You know what I'm saying? Coming from a family of doing music to being an artist, producer, you know what I'm saying, yourself.
I mean, it really happened organically. It was like natural. I guess I kind of like I wasn't forced into it, even with them being
Yeah.
doing their thing. I
Hmm.
kind of just gravitated toward it. Like I didn't try all kind of things to stay out of trouble, but music was always there. Like even when I
Yeah.
wasn't serious about it, it was still something in me. Like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. So
Excellent. And you're doing it. You know what I mean? We did our first song, you know what I'm saying? Like shit. I don't know when was that?
that
2012.
that had to, yeah, because that was my album dropped 2012, so that might have been like 2011, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
2010, 2011.
So the grind been real, but we met up at the loft. And the loft to me was, like musical boot camp on the West Coast for artists to come through, you know what I'm saying, trying to get their stage, performance together. And it was a great opportunity for me to meet new artists. And it was my pleasure. Trust me. I was like, this nigga
Likewise,
is
because I,
hard.
I I was up in there. I'm like, that's her for real. I gotta go say something. I gotta get
Okay.
her on something.
And
I
y'all,
finally
he's really
finally
laid
approached
back
her. It's like,
and
look,
quiet. So when he said he came up, you know what I'm saying, to
yeah, I
say
was nervous as a bug. I ain't
he
gonna
didn't
lie.
say too many words. I just knew. As a big sister in his music, I just knew, you know what I'm saying? Even without, the family connection, his music is quality music. Boomer, you know what I'm saying? You have some very quality sound that you bring to the table. One of your yarders is in that damn thing for you, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to
Man,
the yarder, you know what I mean?
man,
And my loved
yeah,
ones, my warriors,
yeah, 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 yeah.
we appreciate the love. When it's independent, we appreciate y'all love even more, even if y'all don't even know that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever y'all do to
Factual.
support what we doing, it's a blessing. You know what I'm saying? It makes us happy that we, some of our people see us because I know other people see. You know what I'm saying? And me by me even going to the club to host the loft. Hey, it was like me having my own club. You know what I'm saying? It's like we went back
Man,
in time for a minute where I got a chance to let people that heard my music on the radio get a chance to see me and know me for a change. So by you doing music and you just had an album release, tell us about that. You got a chance to touch the people, you know?
yeah. So I put this album out. My first album, I put it out originally in 2012. Sir Jinx helped me. kind of he helped me usher that to. He introduced me to like the digital distribution and all that. I was
Good.
working on it, and he's like, "Yeah, what's that?" And I'm like, "Man, let me help you." He was helping my pops at that time, and he just caught a ear what I was doing. He's like, "Who is that?" Like, it's me. So
Yeah.
that originally came out in 2012. And then I re-released it with six more songs, what they would call like a deluxe or whatever, the
Yeah.
next year. And then like a year or two ago, I ended up taking the majority of my music down, and that was due to like making sure I had full ownership, full copyrights and everything, my
Absolutely.
own ISRCs and UPCs and all that.
Boomer.
And
Tell them,
and and
tell them
and,
what it is, man. Tell them how it
and,
is.
and redoing my mixes, I'm like, okay, this could sound better. I could so with this album, I just remixed it, mastered it over, and made it sound like it was supposed to. It's raw expression. I kept the most of the vocals. I probably sang a few things over on a couple
I
songs,
love
but
that you be singing, but hey, that on your shoulder sound like we just did that bitch. I ain't gonna lie to you. That new
hey,
mix
we need to for real though. We should do a video to that, but that must sound like it was done yesterday.
Ooh. I said, damn, that motherfucker cold. I ain't heard it in a minute. So I was like, the new mix is crazy. It's
Yeah,
good to hear that. You know what I'm saying? That you reinvented it and actually brought it up to, the standards of what's going on now. Your ears have changed. You know what I'm saying? Since
definitely,
you was younger. You know what I'm saying? You was
definitely.
making the magic, and along the way, it is your music and you own it. So you can take it down and put it up. That way you can have it all the ducks in a row. And I appreciate you saying that on this show, because even as an independent artist, even trying to show people you can do some of this stuff, it's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make it harder than what it is. But if y'all on these phones every day, you on a computer. You know what I'm
Uh,
saying? So when you uploading your music, you do have to make sure it's registered first and that you have permission from all the angles. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all don't be doing no sampling, because then you giving the shit away. You know what I
Man,
mean?
that's what I be trying to. I had Yeah, that's a process. I tried to get something clear not too long ago. Wasted some money doing that shit, so I'll be staying away from the samples.
King Tech said Jinx is the family. Plus, you stay like 8 minutes away, and that y'all got to link up. You know what I'm saying? It's some
Man,
warriors in this damn thing. You know what I'm saying? You need to be at the King's table anyway, so we're gonna have to link that damn thing up. What up,
yeah,
J
love, peace, and power. Everybody up in here for sure.
Exactly. What's up, Tiff? What's up with my lovely warriors tonight? You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Me and JPad working on the session too. It drops 420. But y'all know already from the hip drops at midnight tonight, my new album from the hip. You know what I'm saying? And thank you to all my warriors who've been dropping new music, who have new music still dropping 2022, because we ain't gonna do nothing but push forward 2023. You feel me? We got to.
That part.
So haters on y'all on my shoulder, y'all gotta hear this song. You feel me? It's up now. Y'all can go right up in y'all
Yeah,
story and find the song Boomer did it. I mean say Miss Toy, whatever y'all want to say, but put hater on my shoulder and that motherfucker gonna bang. You feel me?
that part for real, for real.
I love you, Spice T, whoever that is. Much love to you coming through. You know what I'm saying? J Pad the Juggernaut fitted. You know what I mean? All my loved ones, speak low, even in that damn thing. We just shot our video to my single, Who Am I? That's produced by Speak Low and also featuring Speak Low. I love working with my warriors. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta be working on a new one.
Yeah, yeah.
We need to be working on that video too.
Yeah,
And one thing y'all know, you know what I'm saying, because we in the field with it.
handle them things.
I know you breaking up a little bit. You breaking up a little bit. What's up, everybody that's in my chat? You know what I'm saying? It's so so many things going on right now tonight. You know what I mean? I got an album that's dropping at midnight. You know what I'm saying? And I got an album that just dropped. So I hope y'all still streaming roses. And you know what I'm saying? Uh JPad the Juggernaut still sending shit for the session. So whoever has tracks right now for the session, do your thing. If you have a whole track and my voice is not on it, do your thing. I'm not rushing you. When you send that thing back, then I'm gonna do my thing. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna make magic, because we already got one mixed and mastered. Shout out to JPad the Juggernaut. I hear you now. Shout out to JPad for making sure we got that thing in there. What up, Auntie? I see you in the chat. What up with it? You know what I'm saying? We had to make sure we was visible. You know what I'm saying? You lost a little service. Can you hear me, Boomer?
Yeah, I can hear you. Like, I had to come. Yeah, I had to make a little
Yeah.
move real fast to get that
Right,
signal
right,
back.
right. Yeah, yeah,
These,
yeah, yeah.
these
So
airplanes flying over me and all that, so that must be tricky.
what up, 10, Mr. 10 up in that damn thing, you know what I'm saying?
What's up?
Live, what up, y'all? So yeah, so tell us about the new album and when did you re-release it?
I actually with the Boombox, I re-released it on the 10th anniversary, which was the December 11th.
December 11th,
It's been
child.
10 years.
Woo! See, that was perfect timing. That's all
Uh,
divine intervention. You ain't had
that
no
part.
no choice, and you've been putting in work. You know what I mean? And where's some of the places that you work? You know what I'm saying? I know you put your studio together.
I'll be working wherever I can find something that got the stuff that I need. The right the right equipment. I don't need too much, but as long as I can get a solid sound. I know how to listen and get the sound that I want, and the sound that they know me for.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't got to be too difficult, but for the
Brag
most
on
part,
yourself. What is the sound that they know you for? Because I know you. You know what I'm saying?
they they know me for the remedy. I would say that. They know me for the
I'm
remedy.
telling
It ain't what everybody else is on. It's a
when I
little
tell
bit
you
different.
West Coast finest. You know what I'm saying? My young partner. You got that formula. This is not a game. When I bring these warriors to the table, I just want y'all to see they face so you will know when they active on Instagram and they doing their thing on Facebook, Twitter, anywhere. Make sure y'all supporting them. You know what I'm saying? They doing all of this shit from the hip. You know what I mean?
Uh,
So that's why it means a lot to see from, you know what I'm saying, back then to now. What you doing?
yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah. I'm
saying?
one of the ones that still keep that sound. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a freaky how I freak it, but it's still that thing.
Oh man, it's so much good music happening, you know what I'm saying? And it's good to know that I can go and still grab any of your music out your catalog, straight out of Spotify, iTunes, and that's
All that.
important where we all have to put our music that way we can share it through our platforms. If we can't share it, then you know what I'm saying, you just playing it in your car and it's not out yet. That's not helping you. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? So we want to make sure that y'all subscribe and do what y'all got to do on to. Tell me about on to.
That's crazy. A lot of people like that. So that's one of the songs I was trying to sing. And
Oh no, you wasn't trying. You was doing your thing. You got your J. Cole on. You feel me?
but yeah, that was one of them songs. I was just, it was a statement I felt needed to be made. Yeah, although I am who I am, I'll stand on my own too. I've stood on my own too since I came and did it. I ain't never really rode off of my pops and did. You know what I'm saying? But
But since
it
we
was
talking about who your pops is, because you know what I'm saying, we ain't tripping. But just let them know who the family is. You know what I'm saying? Because I got love and respect for the whole family.
yeah, second to none. Compton, second to none.
Baby, you better know it. You know what I'm saying? When we say Compton, we talking about real. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for real, the real one.
This is how I grew up as a teenager. You know what I'm saying? Off of your pops and their music. They about just a little bit older than me, probably, but that was my shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to know
Uh,
that the West Coast had a sound. You know what I'm saying? The West Coast have a fucking sound that's so incredible that
and they was
people.
some of the first one not to cut you off, but they was, what,
Mm,
what be making me kind of mad a little bit because they tell these stories and they tell all the history and they always skip over them. Like that
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
make an impact like they did. Like they wasn't know who they are and still who they is. You know what I'm saying?
That's why
So
we not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? This is your interview, but you come from some legendary shit that have been overlooked. You know
factual.
what I'm saying? And that's not what we finna do. We not doing that. You know what I'm saying? We not doing that with you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's not their responsibility to know greatness because they fucking with the buffoonery. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They got into it so heavy that I started to realize it. I was like, oh, you
Hmm.
know what? This real shit is too much for people. They want to
Man,
dumb themselves down and they can stay dumbed down if they want to. I need to be up here where I'm challenged.
that
So
part.
when music come with substance around it, that matters to me. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that? Being that you come from a legacy, you trying to keep that shit going.
Yeah, that's that. Like if it ain't, I say substance over substances. You know what I'm saying? That's real rap.
Mm-hmm.
Substance over substances.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about like my pops be said, they were street reporters back in the day. They was reporting on what was going on
Do
around the
that.
hoods or around the corner or on the block or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
And
That
it
was my
was
first passion. My first love was writing. So I was a journalist first before I was even a rapper. You know what I'm
mm,
saying? So me still being a rapper is still being a journalist and
that
still
part.
giving y'all factual information about what's going on. And I know they dumbed it down and they started lying to y'all, but what they did was indoctrinate y'all into something that's murder music. You know what I'm saying? And
Man,
we never came from that. We was talking about what was going on in the streets that we survived. You know what
that
I'm saying?
part right there.
And it always was a good story. You know what I'm saying? Okay, substance over substances. You heard that? You know what I'm saying? That was a
Yeah.
bar on their ass. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you caught that. They had caught that. You know what I'm saying? From being
But
a teacher to a producer. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
yeah, like you said too. Hip hop, Love 99. You could tell the influence in his music, and that's what I'm saying. I can tell the influence from his stage performance because I've seen him live. I've seen him control the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And with and without the people that we actually blew up with, we still was able to control how people got to see us. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I'm happy to see some of the artists that came to the club because you tried on your own, you succeeded on your own. You came,
hmm
people pushed you, you know what I'm saying? They pushed you to different levels, but you still put in the work. How does that feel though?
it feel great. It feel like it was destined. Like it feel like it was there for me, and it was up to me to take initiative. To you either gonna do it or you're not. You're gonna play with it or you gonna
Mhm.
let it
Mhm.
go. So
Mhm.
it's authentic. It's authentic.
You can't play with it if you wanted to. I feel like having equipment around you is just like a kid in a candy store. It's like you even if they said don't touch it, I feel like you gonna ring a bell. You
That
gonna push the
that was
goddamn.
me 15 minutes ago. Right before we got up over here, I was in there twisting knobs and turning all kind of shit, figuring it out. Like, oh, I'm excited.
See, I could tell when people really have a passion for something and they love it. You know what I'm saying? You could tell you love what you do, and it rubs off on other people, even though you
Yeah,
quiet. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting you to probably say the most sentences that you probably even say in a day sometime. You know what I'm saying? When you're a boss, you don't got to talk
man,
that much. I respect the fuck out of you. You know what I'm saying? You don't got to say shit to nobody. You do all your own
man.
shit.
I,
But
I
when you
was
get,
taught listen twice as much as you speak. That's why you got two ears and one mouth.
what generation you came from? Are you sure you a young one? Shit.
But
You got some good parents and shit.
but
No cat. Shit. It's a lot of people that ain't coming from that. You know what I'm saying? And then during this season, you know what I'm saying? It's holidays for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And by you dropping music, I feel like that is a good thing because in this season, it's a lot of people that's out there that don't have anyone. But music
yeah.
is one thing that they do have, and that's like real good therapy. So congratulations to you on your new release, and we glad that you were able to come through here. You know, tell us what else you have going on.
Prior to Boombox dropping, I had dropped the EP before that in September called Need I Say More, and
Mm-hmm.
I think the only feature on there might be Second to None. I finally got them on a song like where it's just me and them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, it's called Till I'm Gone. The project is called Need I Say More. Moving forward into this 2023, I got the Yarders coming. That's gonna be my focus this next year. Doing more
Okay,
visuals, stepping behind the scenes, shooting more videos,
okay.
pressing up more clothing, reaching more people, doing more events, shows. Because a lot of people didn't get to make it, but a lot of people seen the live stream and they like when the next show, when the next show. So trying
Mm-hmm.
to put
Mm-hmm.
all that together.
Yeah, tell us about your release that you just had. That was just Sunday,
So
right?
yeah, that was on Sunday. I did my first event for the 10th anniversary celebration of Boombox.
Mm-hmm.
And it was hectic, but it turned out smooth though. Like everybody enjoyed themselves. They came, good food, drinks, and good music, and good
That's how,
vibes. So that's how it's supposed to be. West Coast, everybody make it home safe. Ain't
exactly.
none of the bullshit. We all adults. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes.
Keep it
That's what we
pushing.
want to hear. We want to hear, you know what I'm saying? And that's where they don't say that enough. You know what I'm saying? You had a
Right.
successful event on the West Coast without no bullshit. So even when you're a boss, you got to make sure everybody happy, you know what I mean? But if everybody went home in one piece, that's it. That's a good night in LA. That's a good
Man, I
night.
woke up to like, oh, I had such a good time. I'm like, oh yeah, see that job well executed.
Job well done. Let me
I
shout
just
out
let
all
me
my
know
loved
next time
ones.
it's just gonna be on a larger scale.
Oh yeah, the hip hop love 99. Shout out to y'all, J Patty Juggernaut, Mr. Tan. You know what I'm saying? My auntie on in the ATL. You know what I'm saying? Up late with us right now. You know what I'm saying? We love you, auntie. Thank you.
Love, peace, and power.
Heller, Ink. You know what I'm saying? And everything that we have going on is all genuine love. It's organic. You know what I'm saying? I don't buy numbers. I don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't pay people to do stuff that I could do. You know what I'm saying myself. What I do love
Right.
is to network and build bridges. You know what I'm saying? And I've built a bridge with some young, talented warriors, and I'm proud of you. Trust me. I mean, when I tell
Yeah.
you, I was like, I gotta have you on the
Likewise.
show. You're doing something. I want to talk about you. I want to brag about you, and I want to stream your music on my show. You know what I mean? That's what this platform is for. So you making my job easy by continuing putting out music. What the fuck? That's
Man, I
dope. You know what I'm
appreciate you. I appreciate you. Staying in touch and supporting for real,
saying?
because that's all it really takes, a little bit of support
Yeah.
and genuine love, and
Yeah, because y'all might not see it, you know what I'm saying, or you might not know, you know what I'm saying. But I'm keeping my eye on y'all. As long as y'all in my feed, you know what I'm saying. If they ain't took you off, you know what I'm saying, because they like fucking around with my
yeah,
Instagram a lot. So
man.
if I don't see stuff, you know what I'm saying, I can't say nothing. But when I started seeing it, I started to see that you was doing something. And then you invited me somewhere else. I love personal invitations. So thank you, Boomer. I'm so mad I didn't get to
You
make it because
already know. That's
they're
all.
my
That's all.
they're my favorite. If you personally invite me somewhere, I'm like trying my best to
Nah,
make
yeah,
it.
it's all.
I definitely will make it to the next one. You got to just let me know ahead of time. But
Yeah, we'll do. It was like, yeah, that. Oh, that one thing I learned trying to put on an event, especially during it, like, is yeah, you gotta have it planned out. That was all like some.
well, you learning, and
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm saying, as far as putting something together, you did it. Now you have that experience. And so
exactly.
if you never did it, and you hear people saying it's hard, you'll never do it, right? So
Right.
now all you getting ready to do is tweak stuff. Oh, I got to do this, or let me give myself 30 days to start
That
the invoice
part.
process, and let me do myself this how many days before the event, and then this many days to promote the event. Event. So yeah, it is things that need to be broke down. You know what I'm saying? Man, K Wise came through, you know what I'm saying, through the damn thing session. You know what I'm saying? We might have to get you on the set. You don't smoke weed, do you? You don't smoke weed?
I ain't smoked no weed some years.
That don't mean you can't talk about weed. You can talk about us
I
weed
know
heads.
I know what it's like smoking weed. I done been
I say you don't smoke
there.
weed. Nah, we're gonna have to get you on them damn session. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Session
That
one,
was clever.
that's where I got to promote all my loved ones, you know what I'm saying, and put us all on one album together. You feel me? And this part two is gonna be incredible. And it's not due, you know what I'm saying, till March 20th because it drops 420. But
Okay.
we got a lot of little work that we be putting in right now to build this buzz around all of us who putting out music. So you wanted in one. So I'm gonna have to
I ain't
talk to
nothing
you.
but a hop, skip, jump, call, text, DM away.
I'm gonna have to talk to you behind the scene. You feel me, in the green room, and we're gonna have to chop that up because at the end of the day, I'm still promoting as much stuff as I draw for myself. I want to see you guys do great. You know what I'm saying? So every chance I get, please send me the new music, send me the link, send it to Lovely Radio Show on IG. So we can keep up. You know what I'm saying? Because we have a lot of
Hmm.
people that we supporting, but if y'all help us help y'all, then hey, it's all good.
Reciprocity.
That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So once we get a chance to sit down and talk about how we gonna structure this hate on my shoulder video. I think I want a little bitty person on my shoulder. You know
Hey,
what I'm
that's
saying?
funny you said that.
That
That's
damn
funny
thing.
you said that. Oh, me, that'll be hard. I was thinking that too. I'm like, yeah,
You
man,
know, you got the right and the wrong. You know what I'm saying? So so we got to figure that one out. But that'd be a dope ass idea. It just came
for
to me.
real.
So I'm just thinking about the new mix on the song. You know what I'm saying? What did you add to the album that wasn't a part of it 10 years ago?
Uh, I for the really, I probably added a couple new vocals. I probably added like some drops here and there that wasn't there originally.
Yeah.
But for the most part, I wanted to keep it. I wanted to keep it like it was for those that listened to it the first time. But I
First
just
time.
wanted it to be enhanced.
Yeah, yeah. No,
So I could.
I loved it. Just being able to put it in the story with the flyer and hearing it. I'm sitting up there trying to find one of the lines I want to hear. I'm fucking around listening to the damn song. So I said, well, fuck it, I gotta go out of here and listen to this shit. It's different. I said, shit, this motherfucker. I'm like, go ahead, Boomer. You know, I get excited about music. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all see me
Man.
being silly and goofy and shit, that's just my real personality when it comes to me talking about music and music that moves me. You know what I'm saying? Not too much move the
Hmm.
soul. What moves your soul? What moves you? You know what I mean?
Just life, family, shit, music. you know, learning,
Yeah, let me go
learning.
check on my Spreaker family. If I got anybody over here in my chat over here on Spreaker, I don't know, too many people that's been doing radio and having independent artists playing their music or talking about what they do. But I know one thing, not too many people talk about family. You know what I mean? Not too many people talk about what moves them being their family. I like
Yeah.
that you said that. That impressed me a lot.
I
Even though
mean, regardless of whatever, I'm saying, some things be sacred with family here and there, but it's family. It's learning how to love each other. It's learning how to love yourself. It's
Mhm.
learning how to communicate properly, so things don't be misinterpreted. It's all that. All that moves me, because then that's like it's the purpose of being in each other's lives. You know what I'm saying? What can I learn from you? What can you learn from me? It's the push and pull. It's the balance.
Yeah, yeah, the yin and the yang, and we need that. And it's a big factor, for um when we go forward and not have the support that we continue to think that we need, you know what I'm saying? And we turn around and see that we have accomplished some of the things that we thought we needed people for. That's the biggest accomplishment for you because then you did it, you know what I'm saying? But you never give
Hmm.
yourself enough credit and never say, damn, I did do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I did make it happen. Thank you, God. You know what I'm saying? You and your inner spirituality or whatever you believe in. You're like, I actually was patient enough to see results.
For
And
real.
so once you see your own results, hopefully you guys will take this and run with it. But when you try to do something, even if it take you a long time to do it, when you start from front to back, start to finish, and you see the results, and you move on to something else that you told yourself and somebody else told you you couldn't do, and you accomplish that shit, that's when you give
Yeah,
yourself a reward. You reward yourself.
man.
You do, you know what I'm saying? That's a big reward. So you take heed to those moments and don't beat yourself up. Ah, man, I could have did better. I was supposed to do this. No, you said you couldn't do it. Remember? And you ended up at the end, the finish line, and you
And
did
did
it.
it. Yeah. Yeah, man.
So
For
it's time to
real.
start something else then to make sure that this is the effects of you putting in the work. You did it the last time. So when you start relying on people and start saying, oh, well, they didn't do this and they didn't do that, or I needed them to do this, you have to take the time and remember. Remember when you did it by yourself? Remember?
And that's why I know how to do so much. Partially out of necessity. I
Yeah.
say probably 85 or 80% of the time out of necessity, not knowing how and wanting to do it or needing to do it or needing
Yeah.
somebody to do it. Like, let me learn how to do this. Because then
Yeah.
that way, now, if I know what I'm supposed to do or how it's supposed to go, can't nobody play me. You know what I'm saying? If I do hire somebody to do this, make sure the job done correctly.
Exactly. And be a part of the sound. And you know what I'm saying? Because now that it's about the production of the whole thing, you don't leave
Yeah,
nothing in nobody's hands. When I
man.
get to the venue, I'm going straight to the DJ booth where the person is in charge of the sound. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Me and that motherfucker gonna be family tonight. You know what I'm saying?
For
We are
real.
best fucking friends. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make sure they know before anybody else get the fangirl, fanboy over me. Me and the DJ are a date tonight. I don't give a fuck who I came here with. You know what I'm saying? They in control of the sound. You know,
Man.
that's who you gotta. You gotta learn how to put yourself in position to win instead of just going in here being mad at these people. Now, sometimes I have been mad at the DJ because they don't be paying attention. Sometimes, you know what I'm
Man.
saying? So now I learned how to go in there and make sure that they keep their eye on me. They like, that's my girl up there. Shit, I love her. Shit, I'm not
Yeah.
make sure until she's off that stage, I'm not fucking listening to nobody. You know what I'm saying? So
On the
Utilize
real.
y'all relationships better is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Don't kiss people ass, but learn to utilize them when you need them. Don't act like they your servants and shit because you a
Man.
fucking artist. You know what I'm saying? Fuck your artistry. You ain't nobody to them. They are doing a job. Treat them like you appreciate the job that they're doing for you so that it can bring everything together in one piece. It's a team,
Hmm.
right?
That part for real.
So how does it feel working with your own artists, this time? You got your own,
Uh,
you know,
I see. I don't even like to call them my artists though, like
but
that.
you have your own team of people that you work with as far as
Definitely,
art,
yeah,
right?
definitely,
I
definitely,
got my
yep.
own producers. You look, y'all belong to me. I don't know who else work with y'all, but
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely got some dope artists I'm working with. The Yarders, which consist of some of the homies and homegirls, L7 Hayes, Crucial Asset, YN Vaughn, myself.
mm-hmm.
We just added Young A Song. So it's a lot of people. Like, I've been working and producing other people. Like this artist named Melody Rain. I just did 3 out of 4 of the songs of her EP she just released.
Dope.
I produced my Pop's first solo album. I got about 9 on there, and Quick got the other one.
Whoa.
Uh, yeah,
See,
I've been moving, just staying busy,
information
staying
we need to know.
productive.
I see how I gotta pull it. Like I'm a dentist. I gotta pull this shit out of fucking Boomer. He make me sick. Like I gotta pull this out of him.
I
So
be
he got
forgetting though. That be the cope. Like not really forgetting, but it just don't be on my mind to just say it like that. And then
yeah,
I be
yeah,
having to, okay, this happened, that happened.
yeah,
Like I be so much in the mode. I be having to okay, yeah, this did so did do that. It be so
yeah.
much going on.
Tan said, great conversation, intelligent information, positive energy. Love is love. Shout out to Boomerdidit.
I
Keep up the
love
great
peace and
work.
power. You gonna
And
always get that from me as long as I'm living.
I appreciate you saying that, Tan, because I was just about to say this is one of the reasons why when I say I want y'all to come on the show, it's because when I talk to y'all on the phone, just like I can have a conversation with KYs or JPad or Mr. Tan, it really should be on Ustream. You know what I'm saying? It should be on YouTube. My bad. I'll be high. But it should
You
be on
you
here.
some.
I'm some, but it should be on here because we have so many dope conversations and it's intel that people would not expect. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff that you wouldn't even
Yeah.
know. And normally you wouldn't say it anyway, but to me, you will tell me because I appreciate good information. You know what I'm saying? And you do know that it's that 10. You know what I'm saying? No, I always stay on it high. Now I got a big ass bag. You know what I'm saying? Tan, did you go and open the goddamn email yet? Because the shit gonna expire. And if it expired, I gotta resend it to you. So our song is Bring Your Own Weed on the session. So you know what I'm saying? Make sure you go ahead and bar that shit down. You know what I'm saying? Because all the songs have to be weed titles. You know what I'm saying? So if I didn't give you a song with a hook on it, that means you got to come up with a weed title, and hopefully it ain't something I already did. So do your homework. That's cool too. You know what I'm saying? There's so many different titles and so much stuff.
but
I, Tim said I'll be high. That's all. I'll be high. I'll be high, Craig. I'll be high.
but
I know. It's dope though to have you on just to talk about the history and stuff that you're doing. You're a hell of a producer. They just don't, know what the hell you about to bring. But this new album is out. What is it called?
the album is called Boombox. It's new, but it's old.
No,
The,
it's
the
new. They
EP
don't
that came out before that is called Need I Say More. It's Need I Say More and
know.
Boombox.
Boombox and Need I
Those are
Say
my two
More.
newest, the two latest.
And I'm on Boombox, right? I'm on
Yep,
Hater on My Shoulder.
Boombox. Damn, I don't even know what number it is. Hater on My Shoulder though. You led that record. You
And
that's
Hater.
you. You floated on there too. I just came in
The
and
beat is
just
already cold. Y'all
assisted
it's
a
gonna
little
take it
bit.
back. Man, no, it's a lot. We had fun that day.
Put my
In the
little
session,
2 cent in.
I was actually in the session with Boomer doing this song. So that's what make it special too. It's not
I
like
wish we would have had that recorded.
I
I wish
know
it would have
that
been
was
on film.
a whole vibe. You know what I'm saying?
But
Tell them where we was at. You know what I'm saying?
we was at the House of Rules, the homie Nehru spot.
Shout
where I
out to
did the
Rue.
majority of Boombox at. Yeah,
Shout
yeah.
out to
Love,
Rue.
peace, and
That's
power to
all.
you, bro. Yeah.
And
So we
they
was
was in my
What?
still Hollywood video. You know what I'm saying? Y'all will see
Oh
the
yeah,
homie.
yeah, yeah.
I'm
So
saying
what?
Boomer, all everybody just in a row, you know what I'm saying? So make that history right there. That just let y'all know. So check out Still Hollywood video before y'all get off of YouTube. Go to Fisherman's Tour and make sure y'all check out Still Hollywood. You're gonna see Boomer in that damn thing. And why, you know what I'm saying, 10 years later, we're still doing major shit, you know what I'm saying, in an independent way.
Factual.
Independently major, you know what I'm saying? Anybody you want to shout out, anybody you
Man,
want to get some love to, you know what I'm saying?
man. Shout out to all the yarders out there. Shout out to God for allowing me to wake up every day, breathe, and maneuver how I
Amen.
maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to nature.
Amen.
Nobody ever shout out
So
nature. Shout out to all the shit that we take for granted that we don't realize we take for granted on a daily
that's true.
basis. You know what
I
I'm
love your
saying?
honesty. I love that, life has brought you kindness and joy and peace and family, you know what I'm saying? And keeping you, the same way that I've met you, humbled and, just intellect, you know what I'm saying? A person of interest that make you want to be like, okay, I want to know more about him. What does he do? And you do music. So I'm staying on your head because I want you to continue to succeed. If it just you telling me that I have anything to do with you being motivated, inspire me more to continue to be, you know what I'm saying, a blessing to others. So thank you for sharing that with me. Y'all might
Oh
not
man,
know that.
thank
Y'all
you.
might not know people tell me kind things.
Nah, thank you. You embraced me early. You know what I'm saying? So that's always love. It's gonna always be there.
Oh yeah. And I didn't even know who your family was. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My niggas. And you just came out of nowhere in a bright place. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of like a dark room where you didn't really know who was gonna show up on the stage. You know what I'm saying? And
Hmm.
any of those nights, it was not a lot of good music going on. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, it be like that, but it get
And
filtered
people not
out.
prepared. And people not prepared. They made me into a comedian a lot of nights. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't up there trying to joke around and play with people. You know what I'm saying? But people was playing with my craft. You know what I'm saying? Playing
Man,
with something I love. So I would have to check them sometime, and it would end up being funny. And so we had this little rapport where it's like, if y'all not ready to come up here, y'all got y'all music together. Everybody in the crowd can say what they want. You know what I'm saying?
man,
So if they come up there and tell me, Miss Toy, we don't fuck with them, I'm going to get on the mic and tell y'all. The crowd said they don't even like y'all, so y'all have to go back and do better next time.
hey, hey, the loft used to be cracking on
We
me.
was yeah. So shout out to Lonzo, you know what I'm saying, for allowing us to take over that
Man,
club. You know what I'm saying, a great generation of people. You know what I'm saying. Even like Esco's is on my new album. You know what I'm saying, that I just dropped this year. Get that bag and with Mr. Ten. And I just had some, a pleasure working with some great artists just from the gate. You know what I'm saying. I felt like I was a brand new artist, and y'all knew who I was, but shit, I felt like I had to come out here and get back on the, on the pavement.
man,
What I'm
but you
doing,
was
what I'm doing now.
still
You
at it,
feel?
still on the gas.
I had to go back in the motherfucking trenches and get what I needed from it so I can start my own label, get back on the lovely radio show shit, you know what I'm saying? And start dropping music because dropping the music was what was analyzing my stats. It wasn't the people around me telling me, oh, you still do music. It was actually the music being in the system was where showing me where the fans were, who's listening,
That
what
part.
part of the world was listening, and then people sharing the songs and sharing what they like. I'm like, what the hell? I can't listen to none of y'all. Dang, y'all ain't the ones listening. I got to go over here. And so that's the
Uh,
process is that y'all have to find who love y'all, find your audience, in which the internet is able to allow us to find our audience. Even our haters are our audience. They gonna keep the algorithm going too. You know what I'm saying? They gonna keep the numbers
right.
going. So make sure y'all doing y'all part in posting and sharing some of the great things you're doing instead of complaining about some of the things that's happening. So any where they can find your music and everywhere before we get up out of here. So
Wherever you listen to music at, Boomer did it, all one word. It's not spaced out.
I'll say it right.
BOOMERDIDIT, like y'all see it right there. Y'all can go
Mm,
to boomerdidit.com.
yeah,
I'll be updating stuff from time to time on there, all the new things and
yes,
merchandise and all that on boomerdidit.com. And all social media is Boomer Did It. Keep it
yeah.
all in
One
the
thing.
same lane. Make it
Yeah.
easy.
All consistent. So Boomer did it. Y'all know when y'all hear that major music coming through the system, that Boomer did it. Okay. Cause y'all ain't heard me, you know what I'm saying? Quality music, y'all know where he come from now, so you gonna kind of get it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna be proud. Y'all gonna be proud of the young warrior that he is continuing on a great legacy of music for the West Coast because we have a sound out here. You feel me? We have a sound. We have a following of people who love music from the West Coast, and we want to continue to make music for y'all. So if y'all listening and y'all tapping in, make sure y'all go to Boomer Did It on all platforms. Make sure y'all go listen to the new albums that just dropped. You know what I'm saying? Get ready for y'all holidays with this new music.
Man,
You know what I'm saying? Go on, play the shit out loud for everybody who's gonna be walking through the kitchen, talking loud and eating with each other and all of that. Just go ahead and put the music on everybody. Just make a playlist. Put me up in that thing. Put you can do it up in there. You know what I'm saying? Put Boomer, put Boomer
yeah,
up in there just because everything just came out, so y'all need to be streaming it and showing it some love. So yeah, y'all know what it is. We over here on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Every Thursday we got Lovely Radio, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time with your girl Miss Toy. And you never know who I'ma bring. This week I brought Boomer Did It, and I hope y'all enjoyed our whole little conversation that we had, you know what I'm saying, about what's been going on. He got a history. It's some more that he got. I got to bring him on more than once. He already been here twice. We learning some more. So the third one is gonna be a charm. So yeah, we'll talk to y'all after we do this hate on your shoulder video, and we're gonna come back with some exclusive stuff from the yarders. You feel
you
me?
feel me?
Y'all can meet some of the yarders that he working with, and we can come back over there on Spreaker. Y'all can listen to some of the music, but right here, y'all know we only do interviews, and we'll holler at y'all next Thursday if y'all want to gather this whole little union again. You know what I'm saying? It's your girl Miss Toy. Boomer Did It, lovely radio show.
Love, peace, and power.
Love y'all.